I'm Todd Miller, president of Classic Metal Roofing Systems, and we're here today at our factory in Piqua, Ohio. Our company has been in business since 1980, and we have manufacturing facilities here in Ohio, as well as in Texas and Iowa. I'm very pleased to show you around our plant here a little bit today and show you the processes that we go through in manufacturing products that are of the highest level of quality, so that you can be assured that your home is going to be protected and beautified for years and years and years ahead with a classic metal roof. During the tour today, we're going to see a number of pieces of equipment, and one thing you may wonder about is, how did that equipment all get to be there? Well, we're fortunate to be at a time that, coming up from the past year, our company actually grew significantly. So we've been bringing in some new equipment, and the press that you see in the distance, which is a stamping press, that press was just installed within the most recent months. And behind me also you see a giant hole in the ground. That is a 20-foot deep hole. And here within the next couple of months there will be an additional stamping press installed in this hole, very similar to one in the distance. And what this is all about is continuing to grow, be able to produce more products to meet the ever-increasing demand for our roofing systems across the world. As we just looked at, there's a 20-foot deep pit in the floor here where a new press will be installed. Behind me is the base of that press. This is part of what will actually go into that hole to provide the undergirding and the structure for the 1,500-ton stamping press that's going to be installed here very soon. This is our Rustic Shingle stamping press. This is a 400-ton press that takes flat Kynar-coated aluminum and stamps it out to produce a fully interlocking aluminum shingle that we call Rustic Shingle. When this press is running, it's running in continuous motion. Every part goes through a series of 5 dies that change the part a little more to get the final part out at the end. This is part of our quality control program here also, to make sure that continuously our customers receive the absolute finest metal roof systems available today. We take safety very seriously here at Classic Metal Roofing Systems. As part of our safety program, you may notice the different colors on this stamping press. The blue portions represent those parts of the press that do not move. Doesn't mean you're not careful around them, but they're parts that don't move. The yellow portions of the press, however, represent the pinch points or the moving portions of the press, where folks need to be concerned about safety as they approach the machine. The machine behind me is an 800-ton stamping press. This stamping press is totally dedicated to producing our Country Manor Shake aluminum roofing system. This is a 4-way interlocking aluminum roofing system that consists of 12-inch by 48-inch interlocking panels that are installed on the roof to protect your home like armor plate. In looking at the Country Manor Shake production process, we actually start with flat metal that comes off the uncoiler, and then it feeds through a loop system that controls the metal as it goes into the press. As the metal goes into the press, the panel actually turns 90 degrees and goes through a series of progressive dies. There are actually 8 progressive dies inside of this press, with each die changing the part a little bit more from the previous part until we get the final part out at the end. This is probably one of the most complex metal stampings of any sort in building products or automotive or household appliances ever developed. This is an incredibly complex part. We are making a 12-inch by 48-inch panel about every 4 seconds off of this press when it's running. So again, you see the entire process here, from flat metal going into the press, going through a series of 8 progressive dies, to at the end produce a beautiful, lasting, durable, and energy efficient roofing system for your home.